Have you ever wondered how much money you could save each month with just a few simple changes? Did you know that the average person could save up to 20% of their monthly income by cutting out unnecessary expenses? In today's video, we're diving into Saving Hacks, 10 tips to save more money every month. From small lifestyle tweaks to smarter shopping habits, these tips will help you boost your savings without feeling deprived. Let's get started. Number 1. The power of regular account and bill reviews. Make it a habit to check your accounts and bills regularly. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in managing your finances. It might seem obvious, a money expert, but keeping an eye on your bank accounts ensures you know exactly what's coming in, what's going out, and how much you can afford to spend right now. Regularly reviewing your accounts doesn't just help you stay on top of your spending, it can also prevent bigger issues. You'll be able to spot any problems early on, whether it's fraudulent charges or realizing you're getting a little too close to your overdraft and the costly fees that come with it. To make this a routine, she suggests dedicating a short weekly session to review your spending and budget. If the idea of a full sit-down feels overwhelming, start small. Even a quick daily balance check can help you stay in control and build your confidence. Number 2, don't settle for overpriced bills. When it comes to your bills, don't assume you're stuck paying the same rates forever. Just because something's a necessity doesn't mean you can't shop around for a better deal. Taking the time to review your utility, broadband, and phone bills a couple of times a year could save you hundreds of pounds. Comparison websites are a great tool for finding savings. Look at alternatives for broadband, TV, and mobile services, as well as insurance, whether it's for your car, home, life, or even your pets. If your contract is ending or already expired, this is the perfect opportunity to negotiate. And don't shy away from haggling with your current providers. If you find a cheaper deal elsewhere, let them know most companies would rather offer you a discount than lose your business. Number 3, reviewing, categorizing, and saving smart. As the first few months of 2025 pass, take some time to review your bank statement with a critical eye. It's helpful to break these into categories, she explains. For instance, eating out, takeaways, gifts for friends or family, and clothes shopping. Seeing your spending habits laid out in black and white can be an eye-opener. Once you've got the figures in front of you, it's much easier to spot areas where you can cut back. To simplify this process, consider using banking apps like Monzo, which allow you to categorize your spending automatically. These apps can even send you updates to show whether you've spent more or less compared to previous months, making the task less tedious and more insightful. With this newfound clarity, you can make informed adjustments to your spending and redirect money to more important goals like building your savings or paying down debt. Opening an instant access savings account is a great place to start. You'll earn interest on your money and have easy access to it when needed. As your savings grow, explore other options such as fixed-term savings accounts, where you can lock your money away for a set period in exchange for a higher interest rate. Or consider tax-efficient options like ISAs, where you can earn interest without paying tax on it. Number 4, build savings without breaking a sweat. To make saving money effortless, turn on round-up features in your banking app. These work by rounding up your purchases to the nearest pound and automatically transferring the spare change into a savings pot. For example, if you buy a $3.70 coffee 3 times a week, your bank will round it up to $4, saving 30p each time. Over a year, this could add up to an extra $46.80. According to Monzo, customers using roundups save an average of $129 a year without even noticing the difference. Alternatively, you can set up a standing order to transfer a fixed amount into your savings account as soon as your paycheck comes in. This ensures you prioritize saving over non-essential spending. It's much more effective than simply saving whatever's left in your account at the end of the month. Who wouldn't want to have a little extra tucked away for a rainy day? By tracking your expenses, tweaking your habits, and embracing simple saving strategies, you can set yourself up for a more financially secure future. Number 5. Preparing for big-ticket events without draining your main savings. It's undeniably frustrating to watch your hard-earned savings disappear on big-ticket events like birthdays, Christmas, or holidays. After spending months diligently setting money aside, seeing it quickly depleted for these occasions can feel disheartening. To make these expenses less of a blow, creating dedicated savings pots for specific events or annual milestones you know you'll need extra funds for. Having a pot for each occasion, like a birthday fund, a Christmas budget, or a holiday stash, means you can prepare in advance and avoid dipping into your main savings. Number 6, stress-free savings for life's special occasions. Most online banking apps make this process simple, allowing you to set up unlimited savings pots. Better yet, you can automate contributions by scheduling a fixed amount to go into each pot every month. This way, the money builds up gradually without requiring constant effort. Or reminders. For instance, if you know you'll spend $600 on Christmas, you can start setting aside $50 a month from January. By the time December rolls around, you'll have the full amount ready and won't need to scramble to cover the cost. The same approach can be applied to planning for summer vacations or even larger annual expenses like car insurance renewals. By allocating funds in advance for these recurring costs, you can protect your core savings from being drained and enjoy these special occasions guilt-free. It's all about taking the pressure off and ensuring your financial planning covers not just the essentials, but also the joyful moments in life. Number 7, the hidden dangers of buy now, pay later schemes, and how to avoid them. It's true that not everyone has the option to avoid spreading payments over a few months, but if you can, Liz strongly recommends steering clear of it. While buy now, pay later, BNPL schemes might seem like a convenient way to manage costs, they can often do more harm than good. The numbers are concerning. 15% of UK adults have missed important bill payments just to meet a BNPL deadline, and 1 in 6 regularly struggles to make their BNPL payments on time. This highlights how tricky these services can be to maintain, especially if your budget is already stretched thin. The issue with BNPL is that it can tempt you to overextend your finances and buy things you might not be able to afford otherwise. Number 8. Think twice. Before you buy now, pay later. It feels like an easy solution at the moment, but many people don't realize that BNPL is a form of credit, and that's where the real danger lies. Like any credit arrangement, missed BNPL payments can negatively affect your credit score, which could limit your ability to borrow money for larger, more essential purchases in the future, such as a mortgage or car loan. To avoid falling into this trap, treat BNPL services with caution. If you're considering using them, ask yourself whether you genuinely need the item and whether you could save up for it instead. For bigger purchases, it might be worth exploring alternative payment plans with clearer terms or setting up a dedicated savings pot to cover future expenses without relying on credit. The key is to keep control of your spending and ensure you're not sacrificing your financial stability for short-term convenience. Number 9. Avoid unnecessary purchases and save money. It's easy to get caught up in the temptation to buy things you want but don't truly need. We're not saying you should completely deny yourself the occasional treat that's no way to live, but adopting a more intentional approach to spending can make a big difference in how you manage your money. Number 10. Spending for a more mindful budget. Start by creating a list of items you genuinely need. Stick to this list when shopping to avoid unnecessary purchases. If you're tempted to buy something on a whim, try the 48-hour rule. Wait 2 days before making the purchase. This simple pause gives you time to consider whether you really need the item and allows you to explore other options, ensuring you're spending wisely. When you do need to make a purchase, take the time to hunt for the best deals. Compare prices online, look for discounts, and use promo codes to stretch your budget further. That said, don't be fooled by massive discounts on items you don't actually need. Remember, a bargain isn't a bargain if it results in spending money unnecessarily. Thanks for watching. What tax topic are you most curious about and would like us to cover next? Let us know in the comments.